Hi there. I thought I'd make a little video called Trudeau Fireside Chat, and I thought I'd dress up to be in keeping with our Prime Minister, because I bought this beautiful shawl in India, so it's a little bit of cultural appropriation before I start my unscripted chat about what I see as the Canadian version of Trump syndrome. Trudeau derangement syndrome. So let me tell you what I mean exactly. Seems that there is criticism of Trudeau, not so much just on the right anymore, but on all sides of the political spectrum, particularly after this last fiasco of a family vacation / half working day trip to India. Finally, our Prime Minister is showing his true character. And if you want to get some really good coverage on this event, I suggest you check out the Cross Canada News Network, CCN, which gives very good updates on what our wily coyote Prime Minister is up to on a daily basis. I have the impression that some of his own cabinet members are also getting fed up with the Golden Boy. We affectionately like to call him in our newly found community, for me anyway, Trudy. They're getting fed up with him because he is really not prime ministerial in any stretch of the word, and he's making us look like fools for those who actually take notice of Canada, and he is making them look bad. So I think a lot of them, especially if you watch them during House of Commons questions period, they look like they'd rather be anywhere else. This is a good thing. This is a very good thing. All right, enough with this costume. It's too hot by the fire. Okay, I'm back to my Canadian look now. I'm curious to know how he's going to spin this one when he gets back next week, or whenever he's back in the House of Commons for his half a day a week appearance to be questioned. And do you think he's ever going to actually answer any questions? That's another thing that's on my mind. If you watch any of the House of Commons short videos that Steeper 33 puts up, he has Hallmark card replies. They're these little canned replies. He never actually seems to answer a question. What's heartening to me in all of this is depressed as I get. I guess if depressed isn't the right word, but as discouraged as I get about the state of affairs in Canada these days. Ministers that are appointed because of their gender or their ethnicity, ministers that won't answer questions about female genital mutilation, a prime minister who gallivants around, invites terrorists to state dinners and pays terrorists all kind of money without consulting with Canadians, and so on and so on. You all know all about this. It just mounts up to the point where it's very disheartening. But what's become very heartening for me over the last few weeks is to become a part of this group of conservative thinkers that are there across Canada. We're there. And it started for me with Old White Guy, who announced my channel, and suddenly I had a lot of subscribers, and I checked out their channels and became a regular participant, and I hope to continue to participate in the Cross Canada News Network live broadcasts. I think they're held on Sundays at 6 o'clock, where we get to chat with one another while Fred, the host, brings some of the relevant comments to the forefront. And these are very smart, very well-informed people who are the true Canadian citizen. They're the heartland of Canada. And I think that there's a chance that we could actually get back up on our feet after the reign of the Dauphin comes to an end. So keep fighting for Canada, you guys. You make me proud. And with that, I'll say, to quote Old White Guy and the host Fred of the Cross Canada News Network, like, subscribe, and all that stuff. Namaste.